Hello, this is Sophie. It is the 23rd of February, and this is my reflection for today. It's 10:30 p.m. right now, which is a lot, as you can notice, a lot earlier than my previous videos. And today I'm gonna mark a pretty big change. Hopefully it'll work. I say this a lot of times, right? But I think I found the reason, and I've finally opened my eyes a little bit and thought around for the root cause. I used to be I'm not saying I used to be, because it wasn't like I always was a studious girl. I low-key wasn't. I was honestly one of the kids who watched Minecraft videos, okay? I was not very studious, but I did have a studious phase, like just October, November-ish. And in that phase, I remember I used this notebook a lot. You can see some of my past entries. Look at how locked in I was, okay? So what I did was I just had my whole week planned out. I had to-do lists, and it kind of did fall apart midweek, but I still got a ridiculous amount done. So my thing of that is I'm gonna just have goals on the week on my whiteboard. Goals on the week, right? So those are some goals I'm gonna have. So I just have categories, and I'm gonna keep that in mind. Meanwhile, I'm gonna I'll also conceal all my stuff, on my wall. But sorry, I got off track. But the point of this weekly planning thing is that just because I realized that since I stopped doing this, I've gotten so much more uncoordinated, and I feel like I don't have a purpose to do things. But I also want to take the era and analyze its problems. And the reason why I kind of fell apart in the era not only was because of a changing mindset, but also was because my sleep was dog shit. I remember sleeping at in the afternoon, just started passing out. And I used to do that because I was locked in, but now I just do that because I'm not locked in. I'm doom scrolling or something. So I'm gonna enforce pretty strict morning and night routines. So again, I do say this all the time, right? I'm gonna do that. But the reason is I don't get it done is because I'm low-key like a robot. I need to have a more. I feel like I can't run off motivation alone from the previous day. I can run it now, but I can't run it on the previous day. So my new morning and night routines will have steps that ensure I get my ass to bed. Morning I have turning all the lights on in the room. So there's I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Lights. So that'll be a lot of walking for me to do. And then I'll make my bed, take out my contacts, brush teeth, take out retainer. I actually haven't worn my retainer in a good while. I looked at my whiteboard and I actually remembered it's the 4th. So in general, I also want to make an effort to get more hygienic. I think that also is gonna help me. I low-key have a pretty bad habit of I don't know why. I never got the habit of doing. Yeah, this is kind of embarrassing, but I never really got the habit of showering frequently. I low-key shower once in 3 weeks, and brushing my teeth I sometimes just skip on 3 days or so. It's really bad. I don't know why. And I never wash my face or brush my hair a lot. So I feel like I want to get into the habit of doing those things and getting to bed in the morning on time. So I mean I want to do that, right? I want to wake up at 6 and go to bed at 10:30. That's kind of my goal. Yeah, but I just kind of do I just have all that stuff in here. I also include a 10 minutes exercise, and then to make the to-do list, that should be 30 minutes or less. I think it should be less. For a night routine, I have again 30 minutes. I just log everything at the end, and then I do 5 minutes meditation or shower, and then I brush my teeth and go to sleep and all that. So that's the morning and night routines I'm doing. And yeah, so that's my new changes and stuff. And also for philosophy, I've noticed the reason why I've been on to such a changing mindset, but the reason why I've done that is because I noticed today was a pretty bad day for me. I noticed a couple things about myself that I really didn't like to see. One was that I did block shorts, YouTube shorts, last night, as I said in the previous log, but I just used long form YouTube videos instead. I think today was a really I guess I had this tough meeting with the robotics team. It lasted 4 hours, and we were all dying inside because we were all we kind of disagreeing with each other, and it was very tough and annoying. But either way, that's no excuse for me to get really ugh, and I didn't do anything afterwards. So today I realized that not only did I doom scroll on long form YouTube videos, which is crazy. How do you even do that? I guess it's not doom scrolling. You're still I was still kind of mindlessly watching videos laughing when I had stuff to do. So yeah, And then I also was the one thing I like noticed for myself is that like when they're in robotics, there's this guy, and he like left because he was busy and had to do stuff, and he was like, yeah, I have like homework, sorry guys. And I was in my head, I was like kind of laughing, and I was like wow, guy, this guy's like to do homework, bro. What the hell? Like, why is he doing homework, bro? Like, we all also do homework. I have a physics class tomorrow. Like, what are you on? But then I was like, whoa. I was like, I'm not the type of person to hate on a person or like even think that way. You know, I shouldn't be thinking that, especially when I'm being such a bum these days. So I think I need to like start getting myself back in and respecting that grind. I'm not even respecting like other people's grind. I'm gonna respect my own grind, you know? So that's another thing is that I need to become wary that I want to be someone who's hardworking and I want to have, well, you know, my goals is so that I change the world and I help people. And to do that, I need to be hardworking, right? No one can change the world by doing nothing. Then the world doesn't change, you know? So, however I'm gonna get there, I need to get to every single opportunity I can find. I have to apply to all my summer programs. I have to do the homework I do so I can get my GPA up so I can get to a better college. All these things matter. I have to, you know, like make sure I sustain relationships with friends, but I already do that, right? I have to make sure like everything I do is like good, and I have to try to work to that goal. Uh, and you know, I think that's really important, especially because I want to do my own side project thing. I'm still debating on what it is. I think it was an engineering course, like an engineering thing, CADing thing I want to think about. But sorry, besides the point. The point is that I need to like lock it in, right? That's the only way I'm getting my goals. So I need to do that. That's the thing. Okay, cool. So that was like my whole reflection on today. It was pretty like interesting. But yeah, I just don't want to waste time again. I don't want to do this to myself. I also took a shower today, which is like yippee, and you know, reminded me to. It felt good, you know, like I should shower more. Yeah. All right. Now let's get into like my actual day. Wow, it's 7 minutes long. This video. It's pretty long for my logs. Because I'm reflecting. But yeah, today I didn't do much, as I said. I had a 4-hour call, 3-4 hour call with the robotics team. So that was nice, kind of. I kind of got rage baited, but it's okay. Honestly, also, again, I was being irritatable. Like, I should not be, like, mean to people. I was being mean to people just because I was pissed. And it wasn't even their fault, you know? So, anyways, engineering journal, I finished a lot of it, but I still have more to do because I realized, like, oh, I have more work to do. And I keep on doing this myself, but I kind of think it's a good thing just because, I want the engineering journal to be good. I want it to be very spectacular, and it should look beautiful. That's my opinion. So I'm okay with doing that. I just think I should probably plan things out more. That's why engineering journal finishing that has been a task for like 3 days. Even though like I've seen the other team members that are in, and they're low key like they look like they've been like 5 minutes. They've been just like conjured up. I was like, okay. Anyways, next up is the SIP outlines. I was supposed to do this today, but I didn't do this today, so that was not good. And I didn't do anything else. Yeah, that's pretty lame, but yeah. Yeah, I have no justification for that. I low-key just didn't do anything. Yeah. Okay, that's very disappointing, right? Which is why I was so, like, shocked today. I was like, I need to lock the fuck in. So, yeah. Well, anyways, tomorrow, what I have to do tomorrow. I actually wrote this down as my first entry in the week of, it's a very short week today, it's just Tuesday to Friday. I need to do my engineering journal, I need to do my physics homework because there's a test tomorrow. I need to do my SAP first drafts. Again, I was supposed to be like, outlining today, but you know, I have to do that along with the first draft now because that actions have consequences. And then video editing, storyboarding, yeah, which is like my research thing. I'm gonna email some companies for KCF, and I'm gonna go sleep and do my morning routines. So yeah, that's very peak. What else do I need to cover? I think that was it. Let me think. I feel like I'm missing something, but I did cover most of it. Yeah, I was just really disappointed today. You know, one more thing is that I was thinking, like, what if I was gay, you know? I low-key been thinking about this quite a long time. Like, I like men, probably. Like, I do, sorry. But I don't know if I like women, that's all. You know, it's a random ass thought, but like, yeah. I'd be thinking about that. But it's also like, why am I thinking about that? Because, like, first of all, I need to lock in. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong like thinking about stuff, but like, I'm a thinker, right? I will think for things for like way too long, and it's like not nice, and it's not necessary. I don't even think about like romance or something. Like I sometimes be having like conversations in my head, and I'm like, Saibao, you have to work, bro. Generally, yeah. Leading to that point, that was what I was missing. I need to control my impulses. That's my main thing. So hopefully this helps with that. Oh my god, I just feel so cooked. Like I'm kind of scared. I'm always scared, but you know what? Next tomorrow at 6 a.m. waking up, I'm turning up all the lights on this. Alright? There's no excuses. And this time I actually slept at a reasonable hour, so. Alright. Adios.